Hello, in this video we will understand about the Varicella Zoster, the chickenpox pathogenesis. So this is the VZV virus infection to the person, but remember the specific person involved for the infection and the infection of the VZV. So in this way, here is the virus. This virus is basically a DNA containing virus, and in this way the inoculation with the varicella zoster virus VZV from aerosolized nasopharyngeal secretion of contact with fluid from a vesicle on an infected person, and in this way it is contagious and person to person can be infect. So in this way it when move, and in this way the invasion of the nasopharyngeal lymphoid tissue, and their target is the T lymphocyte. So in basically invasion of nasopharyngeal lymphoid tissue, which infection of memory CD4 positive cell, CD4 T cell. This memory CD4 T cell is important for the recognition of the antigen and to trigger the adaptive immune response. So remember that this is the CD4 T lymphocyte and the CD8 T lymphocyte. But the CD8 is not involving for the infection, but this virus will infect the CD4 T cell. And it is also known as the T helper cell, remember, and it is the T CD4 positive memory cell, T memory cell. So it's contain MSC class 1 molecule. So when in fact this virus will lead to down regulation expression to decrease the adaptive immune system. In this way the recognition of antigen through CD4 will be decreased, and when decrease of the CD4 MSC class 1 molecule for the recognition of the antigen as a virus will diminish, and in this way the viral will get the chance to more replicate, and after the replication basically the virus itself will inhibit the MSC class 1 molecule by their replication, and the VZV evade the immune system and replicates. After this replication the resultant viremia produces a generalized immune response. A generalized immune response will occur, and the inflammation will further on. This virus will after 14 days incubation VZV attacks its target organs like skin, and this mechanism of skin homing unknown, and the blister formation will occur, and basically is the like a pimples like structure and throughout the skin will be produced, and in this way this is known as the chickenpox, and we are understanding about the pathogenesis of the chickenpox. So after this targeting to the skin, it also the next is the dorsal root of ganglion of the central nervous system, the spinal cord, which that transmit and established latent infection. This latent infection mean a new infection. In this way, the dorsal root and the gray matter and the white matter, but the dorsal root of ganglion is important for the establish the latent infection. Anyhow, by this mechanism, we will learn about the sign and symptom and complication. So in this way, the sign and symptoms can be fever, the temperature will be increased, malaise, and the basically fever will increase the temperature, and on the other hand the malaise as well as generalized vesicular rash on the skin, and pain at site of lesion. So the lesion will occur, will lead to pain, can cause pain, and it can be progress more if we will not get the treatment. And the secondary scarring formation will occur in the skin. The complication is the shingles. Shingle is the herpes zoster infection along a dermatome. Anyhow, now we will discuss about the cellular pathway, how it can replicate and how it can act. So the mode of action of this virus we will discuss. So generally, simply we will understand this is the DNA and the nucleus and the cytoplasm, and when the fusion and the uncoating will occur, and it's contain a varicella zoster virion, which that contain a prion on the surface, and will lead to important for the attachment. And after the attachment, the fusion and uncoating. After the uncoating, this basically uncoated capsid, which that will move into the nucleus through nuclear pore. Remember that things. So in this way, here is the fusion and uncoating, the several type of protein like E and L protein. This protein is important for the fusion and uncoating and attachment. While after this, it will be invade and go uncoated capsid through nuclear pore into the nucleus and bind with the DNA, and the DNA replication will occur, and in this way the DNA will replicate to form a structure, and in this way the structure will also the nucleoprotein synthesis from the transcribing of the DNA go into the cytoplasm and to produce E and L protein in the cytoplasm and enter into the nucleus, and in this way the budding across nuclear membrane will occur. So budding across nuclear membrane. In this way, the budding across the nuclear membrane, and after this, the assembly and secondary envelopment will occur. Secondary envelopment and Golgi bodies will form the synthesis of the protein vesicles, and this vesicle will combine together is known as the assembly, and secondary envelopment will lead to a virion release, mature virion release and replicate to another target to the another cells for replication. In this, the multiplication of the virus will increase. So the vaccine is important for this prevention. And on the other hand, remember that things basically is the varicella zoster chickenpox virus, also the CD4 infection by this mechanism. So I hope you make sense about that. In this way, the tissue will damage, remember, because it will bind the DNA, host DNA, will lead to damage the cell. And in this way, the cell will also apoptosis. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, like and share if you like this video and watch another video. This was the overview of the varicella zoster, the chickenpox, VZV. I hope you make sense. No. Thanks for watching. Bye for this time.